tickets to our in 2 weeks.
Hi, welcome to Day Motorsports. How can I help you?
Thank you for keeping Day Motorsports in business for over 50 years.
All right, this is the last guy right here. Spending $100. $10.
Hey everybody, Winning Technologies Workshop is proud to announce WinTech.tv, folks. You heard it right. WinTech.tv have weekly tech tips, folks. That's 52 tech tips a year for manufacturers and experts in the motorsports industry. We're excited to be launching at $79.99 a year, folks. That's less than 22 cents a day. Can't get much cheaper than that. Right to your phone, all the tech information you need. Get it now, WinTech.tv. Lots of information will be loaded on the website. Every week we have a new tech tip be out there. There'll be manufacturer discounts for products and things to help your race program. So for less than 22 cents a day, folks, WinTech.tv is your source.
Not bad. Make sure you spread the love. Spread the love. Turn 4.
2021.
Sorry about that. All right. Go see turn 4.
It was a year full of new
Here
things.
He comes.
New tracks, bigger broadcasts, and more in-depth coverage. We were grateful to be able to have given back $150,000 to local racetracks, and we got no plans of stopping now. 2022 is going to bring our biggest schedule ever. Bigger races, more cameras, and more local racing. You're not going to want to miss this. We are ready to bring you the biggest racing season ever, only at raceontexas.com.
Look, taking the lead, we don't follow. We need it now, not tomorrow. Don't care what they say, not changing the pace. Working too hard to be last in the race. So much time in the day, and it ain't none to waste. Working this hard to be one of the greats. Whatever it takes, put that on the plate. Life is a gamble, we raising the stakes. Hard work pays off, it's perfect timing. Changing the world with this rhyming, it's priceless. We got the nicest by putting the time in. Can't be the greatest, you're not even trying. What now? We on the chase to the sundown. We on the chase to the sun up. What's up? Leading the line when we run up. Chasing, chasing, chasing. No time to be wasted.
Hi, welcome to Day Motorsports. How can I help you?
Thank you for keeping Day Motorsports in business for over 50 years.
everybody. Winning Technologies Workshop is proud to announce WinTech.tv, folks. You heard it right. WinTech.tv have weekly tech tips, folks. That's 52 tech tips a year for manufacturers and experts in the motorsports industry. We're excited to be launching at $79.99 a year, folks. That's less than 22 cents a day. Can't get much cheaper than that. Right to your phone, all the tech information you need. Get it now, WinTech.tv. Lots of information will be loaded on the website. Every week we have a new tech tip be out there. There'll be manufacturer discounts for products and things to help your race program. So for less than 22 cents a day, folks, WinTech.tv is your source.
Street Stocks coming up next as we kick off nothing but main events the rest of the way. Street Stocks, Factory Stocks, Sport Compacts, IMCA Stock Cars, IMCA Sport Mods, and IMCA Modifieds. Here we go. Gaudette and Morris on the front, pulling them around to the pink tire. Green flag, green light. We're main event racing at Cotton Bowl Speedway. Off and running they go. Good early racing as we kick it into gear. Your pole sitter, Daniel Gaudette, dropped to the back at the start of the race. That almost gives an unfair advantage to Darrell Rhodes. Oh, we got contact up there. We got cars a-spinning. A.J. Dancer getting caught up. Lincoln Morris in the 73 goes to the infield. A.J. Dancer keeps moving. Yellow, yellow, yellow. All right, scoring tower up here, getting things figured out, and green light clicks on as Darrell Rhodes kicks it into gear. He sets the pace. He decides when he wants to go on the restart. It could be anywhere down the back straightaway or in the turns. Whoa, going for a ride all by himself. really doing a good job out there is Darrell Rhodes down the back straightaway and into the turns. Dwayne Toyin moving up into second in the 48. Tommy Gurrell up to third in the blue over white 9. Robert Danielson, your points leader, currently sitting in fifth. He's on the all-white 87. Had a 18-point lead coming into tonight over Chase Ellison. And then Dwayne Toyin, 288. All right, solo spin. All right, so having a little discussion about one of the cars out there, and if you can't keep one of your cars safe out there, we're going to bring you off the track. 3D Darrell Rhodes missed the last couple of races here with a pretty good sized rock through the radiator. Man, he is just on a cruise control tonight in this street stock division presented by Advanced Auto Parts. Darrell Rhodes out of Dayzetta, Texas, doing a great job. Like I was saying earlier before I interrupted myself, rocked through the radiator about a month ago, missed the last 2 race weekends. And now he's back full tilt and strong tonight as he's dominating this main event. Tommy Gurrell got nothing for him down the back straightaway. G.W. Egbert in the 717 wagon moving up to be a player in this as well. Coming up on the outside of Tommy Gurrell. Laps are clicking away. Darrell Rhodes looking strong. Tommy Gurrell. Dwayne Toyin up to 4th in the black and green 48. Out of turn 2 and down the back straightaway they go. red balls we threw out earlier may have our race leader out there. It may or may not. Can't guarantee it. He's just running an awfully good race out there. Darrell Rhodes, just like he never left for the past 2 races. And Tommy Gurrell, who's normally really strong, got nothing for him. GW in the wagon 717, he's got nothing. Toyin's got nothing. Hanish has nothing. AJ Dancer, I mean, it's Darrell Rhodes, half of Texas, and then you're back to second place. Four to go this time by. Got a message here. Jamie, if you can hear me, we got your message that the stream's not working. Darrell Rhodes, absolute cruise control. I can tell the concession stand is cooking up the grill now, man. It's getting smoky up here. All right. Now starting to lap traffic coming out of turn 2. Darrell Rhodes on cruise control. Easy up there in turn 3 and 4. Eases his way up. White flag as Egbert moves up a little bit closer in second, but not really an issue in this one, as Darrell Rhodes is going to come around with the main event win after missing a month or so. Last 2 weeks of racing. Darrell Rhodes looks like he's driven in his sleep the whole time he was gone. Egbert finishes in second. AJ Dancer finishes up in third. Oh no, don't drop the flag. All right, so the 3D of Darrell Rhodes will make his way around. Looks like our secret position was position number 11, and Matt Hodge is going to win the extra $100, courtesy of WD Electric. He finished in 11th, but he picks up that $100 sponsorship money, courtesy of WD Electric. ceremonial checkered flag of victory lap here at Cotton Bowl Speedway as we've reinstituted that, and Darrell Rhodes will be in Craig's victory lane and get his photos over there. And what a great run by Darrell Rhodes after missing the last two events because of a rock through the radiator, and now he comes back out tonight, dominates his heat race, dominates the main event, and he's down in the victory lane, and Cody Alexander is going to have our victory lane interview. By the way, if you had Darrell Rhodes as your winner on your ball, go ahead and come up to the VIP booth and we'll get you taken care of with free tickets.
All right, Darrell Rhodes here, showing our Street Talk class how it's done tonight. Y'all ready, kids? Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Well, Darrell, you've been here a time or two before, but more importantly, we want to thank you for helping one of our fans out tonight. So if you were the fan that won the $50, right? $50 ball. Right after this, you got to go over to Victory Lane. We're going to take some pictures. But Darrell, it's been a little bit. So how was the car tonight, and how was it different than our last race?
Well, a little bit about this. About 6 weeks ago, I got a rock through the radiator. We hurt the motor. So we set out 2 races. We haven't been here in 2 weeks. We got this new motor put in the car, and it just ran awesome. I mean, it's awesome, you know. I gotta give a shout out to Tommy Moore, and he's the guy that had the motor, had it built, and it's everything he said it was. Got to thank my wife, and a big shout out to Robbie Abshire. Robbie's the guy that works on this car, and he turns wrenches on it, and I ask him, "What are you doing?" And he tells me, "Get away." Marty's out helping him tonight. Got to holler at Jamie Abshire, Robbie's wife. She's always involved in it. But, K&H Suspension, Eric Martin Bodies, WD Electrical Service, of course, that's us. That's about it, Thank you, fans, for coming. Without y'all, we're nothing, Y'all are the people that make it happen. But,
And WD Electrical Services helping us out tonight with the extra $100 to our 11th place car tonight. They'll get it over there when they get their payouts. So let's go ahead and head on over to Victory Lane. Once again, if you won that $50 ball, head on over right there to Craig's Victory Lane. We're going to get some pictures. And back to you, Milton.
Congratulations, Darrell Rhodes misses the first 2 events, and now he's back out here. Dan Carroll watching from San Antonio, pulling for Alan Torres. Hello, Dan Carroll. Scott Hintzman also watching. For some reason, there's just a whole bunch of photos trying to upload, but the Wi-Fi here is horrible, so I can't pull those up. Alyssa Fuller is watching from Nolanville, Texas. Hello, Alyssa. Thank you for the email. Brian Harbison at Williston Basin Raceway in Williston, North Dakota, watching just how slow Johnny Torres will be. You and I both, Brian. You and I both.
Okay, y'all bunch up. 2 in the line. Remember, I still got a car trying to exit. Don't get too wild. I still got a car trying to exit.
One more email before we get started. Nathan Lavender watching from the flag stand. Thank you, Nathan, for the email. All right, factory stocks 20 times around. It's the A feature. Curtis Twardesky on the pole, Jason Oltman next to him. 88J, Jeff Blackwood, 58, Steve Sims. 12, Adam Hall, 55R, Rusty Head. 28R, Rowdy Chenard. 3G, Donald Kane. 94, Alan Torres. 7, Jared Moppin. 8-star, Tim Holmeyer. 99, Alan Alexander. 9X, Rodney Twardesky. 53K, Casey Kraus. 780, James Stansfields. T14, Taylor Stewart. 726, Eric Robbins. 43, Stacy Robinette. 17, row 10, Don Cron. 57, Jake Hall. Row 11, 29K, Dylan Kowalik. 4D, Brian Mailer. And B4 is supposed to be out there, Billy Rozetsky. That's a big old group of factory stocks ready to rock and roll 20 times around. Here we go, picking up speed. Side Piece Packing Company, factory stocks. It's a mad dash down the back straightaway. Got one rubbing along the outside wall. I can't even see him up there in the corner now. Coming around. That's the 59 of Oltman, who I got lost. I never saw him up in the dark corner of turn 4. Here come your race leaders. Twardesky fighting off the challenge of the 88J. Jeff Blackwood trying to muscle his way up past Twardesky. Here comes Adam Hall in the 12. Storman Steve Sims in the 58 in the mix in the 4th position. He's along the outside. Oh, a little love tap there from Rusty Head, who then shoves him into Adam Hall. No harm, no foul. They keep moving forward. This is a tight bunch of factory stocks. Everybody racing for the best finish possible. Whoa, watch out, turn 2 into the tire. Takes off the passenger side door. That's a hard contact up there in turn 2 on the low side. Still out of the way. Staying green. Get back up there. That's Alan Alexander. He was missing that piece of car earlier. Twardesky still down the back straightaway, holding that lead. He's got Jeff Blackwood, 88J, right there with him. Adam Hall and Steve Sims not letting him out of their sight. That top 8 to 10 cars staying right packed together. Adam Hall trying to shoot a gap. Hall going in where that car won't fit, but he's trying to make it. Now Adam Hall all over the back of Blackwood saying, "You are too slow, get out of my way." Hall trying to go to the inside of Blackwood, couldn't do it that time. Don't want to be too physical with him and cause an accident. But Adam Hall will try to put a 6-foot wide car in a 5-foot wide spot. Steve Sims rushing around the outside. He's still in the mix, still in the top 5. Nobody really breaking away. We got a tight group back here, 2nd through 7th. Meanwhile, Twardesky running strong out there, holding his own. Not one that I would expect to see last all the way through, but he could surprise us because here comes the number 7. It's Moppin time. Jared Moppin moving up in the 7, should be coming up on the halfway point when they go by the flag stand. That was lap 10 there. All the cars are going to go slinging past that B4 car. He's got to get out of the way. Don't want to take out any of our top tier cars. Stay along the outside wall. Here comes Jared Moppin now trying to move back up into the mix. Jared Moppin one more time, putting the nose of that car. Well, Donald Kane up there in the 3G. Got by Twardesky a couple of laps ago, now cruising up there in front. Jared Moppin still settling back there in third. He's not going to be happy with that spot for very long. He's going to want to move up an additional spot. Don't count out Jared Moppin. He'll wait till the very last lap to make a pass if he has to. Adam Hall in the 12 lined up behind Moppin. It's a pretty good racing in this factory stock A main. Donald Kane with the lead. Now starting to exercise solid control of that. Jared Moppin moving up on the inside of Twardesky, trying to gently push him out of the way in turn 1 and 2, but can't do it. Twardesky's got some pretty good speed in that orange 27. Moppin normally not denied when he wants to make a pass, but he has been set back by Twardesky, and now that's opened up the door for Adam Hall to get on the inside. Hall gets on the inside of Moppin. Will he get the position? White flag, 1 lap to go. Donald Kane with the lead. Twardesky, Adam Hall, Jared Moppin, and Steve Sims running in the top 5. Last time around, and the checkered flag will be coming up for Mr. Donald Kane. Checkered flag win, Donald Kane, Twardesky, Adam Hall, Jared Moppin. Well, if you got the name Donald Kane on your red ball, bring it on up here to the VIP booth, and we'll get you hooked up with your admission tickets for 2 weeks. That was a very fast, good, clean race for that many factory stocks out there, 23 of them. Really ran well together. Six Pack Racing is watching from the San Antonio area. Brandy Torres is watching from the grandstands. Hello to Brenda Edwards watching from home tonight. Hello, Brenda. Never missing Cotton Bowl Speedway, and good luck to all the drivers. Thank you, Brenda, for your email and checking in. Brandy Torres watching the races, cheering on Johnny Torres and Alan Torres. Actually, not Alan. LOL. Michael Wilkinson checking in from the top section of Section A, cheering on Jackpot James, the good old 8-star Tim, and of course Jason Batt. Michael Wilkinson, thank you for checking in with the email tonight. And Mark Hillman checking in from Indianapolis, Indiana, watching Joseph Ponton Jr. in the High Five Sport Mod. Big fan there. So thank you, Mark Hillman, checking in from Indianapolis. And one more before we throw it down to Cody. We got Justin Zaveski watching from bed down in Victoria. Thanks, Justin. Donald Kane with the win, and Cody will have our winner's interview.
All right, kids, y'all ready? There you go. All right, so Donald, how did it go tonight? How did it feel? And you know, I haven't seen your car out here before. I've just missed you. I'm always running around, but it's great to have you. And so just tell us how tonight felt for you in your 3G here.
Well, we definitely struggled in the heat race. I didn't think we were going to have the car, but we made some changes. My buddy Cody Pill, Bobby, Grant, and my buddy Triton drove all the way down from Corpus, and we put this hot rod in Victory Lane tonight.
Well, yeah, with the help of your support there, your friends, family, and everything, is there anybody else any sponsors tonight you want to thank more importantly?
Yes, I'd like to thank Cody Pills Construction, my girlfriend, for always letting me come out here and race, and they're here tonight with my son, so it makes it even better. And thank all you fans out there, and especially the car owner, Grant. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be racing right now.
All right, well, give it up, race fans, one more time for the 3G factory stock. We're going to head on over to Craig's Victory Lane. So if you're a part of this party, it's moving. Let's go.
And our Summer Showdown Series winner in the group here is going to be Tommy Gurrell. Tommy Gurrell will pick up the Summer Showdown Series championship trophy down on the front straightaway. Sport Compacts are coming up next, followed by Stock Car, Sport Mods, and Mod.
All right, race fans, let's, as Tommy's getting out of his car here, let's give it up for him. Our Street Stock Summer Series champion, number 9, Tommy Gurrell. So I think you got a little fan section right there, but man, Tommy, it's great to see you here again. Got yourself another trophy for that trophy case. You're going to have to build a whole nother building for all of them, I think, what your boss was saying back here. So, man, Tommy, just share some of your thoughts with us tonight.
Well, I'm just glad that ended the way it did. The right front tire started going down, and we needed to get that race over like now because I was going backwards in a hurry.
Yeah, the track's smooth, but I noticed a couple other cars eating up their tires. So how else was tonight for you?
The car was perfect. I think it was doing really well. Maybe needed a little bit more to catch Darrell, but we were doing pretty good. And, you know, it ended well, though. With, you know, it would have been nice to get second, but, you know, we'll take the championship. This is awesome. But I got to thank Terry and Terry's Body Shop. Those guys are a lot of help. Scott and Kelly Mitchell Welding over here. My wife, Miss Cotton Bowl Speedway, Kendall. And all the people that I raced with back there, Steve Stems, all the guys back there. It's a lot of fun, and it's been great.
Yeah, CBS, it's a family event here, so let's give it up for Tommy and the number 9 Street Stock.
Hey, also, apparently before the races tonight, there was a little boy by the name of Braden that sat in the Donald Kane car, and the Donald Kane would like you to come down to the winner's circle just on the other side of the restrooms and get your picture taken with them in winner's circle. So, Braden, if you're still out there, you were a good luck piece there because he got the got the win, and he wants you to celebrate with him. Head on down there right now.
There you go. Y'all start easing around. If I keep all y'all together, we're showing one at the line, drivers. Y'all stay doubled up, double up. 12 left feature.
How many are you going?
12. This is actually fast this time. Okay, y'all will be taking a green at that pink tire, side to side.
All right, we're ready to go. Gabby King in the 03G in the Sport Compacts presented by Design Welding. She's on the pole. 33K, Kayla Pouncey. Row 2, 17, Stephen Cooper with his group of fans down there. 18, Michael Burris Jr. Row 3, inside 12.5, John DeWitt. And 03, Julie Crabb. Row 4 makes up Dash Dasnaw in the 13, Bo Bollinger in the 42. Donald Lewis on the outside of row 5 in the 76, and Cody Crabb 00. And row 6, Shay Nauman in the 41S on the inside, and Devin Ballard in the 3X on the outside of row 5. Picking up speed. It's the main event for the Design Welding Sport Compact. There they go, Sport Compact rushing down the front straightaway. Watch out, turn 2. For a second there, it looked like there was just one car up there, but actually there's 2 dark cars in a dark corner. Now they separate themselves like Siamese twins and start heading on down.
It's going to be a total restart. Y'all watch the officials out there and watch everybody's officials.
Irma and Eddie Alvarez watching their nephew Jared Moppin all the way from Harlingen, Texas. Hello, Irma and Eddie Alvarez.
It's going to be a total restart.
Ophelia Pena watching from Weslaco, watching her grandson Jared Moppin.
I'll be watching inside and outside. We go green and
Gage Fuller from Nolanville, Texas, sending in an email cheering on the 88J of Jeff Blackwood.
33 and 18. You need to flip-flop. It's just like we started a while ago.
Caitlin and Cody watching in Cuero, Texas tonight. Hello, Cody and Caitlin.
Oh, okay. Good. Traction on the track.
All right. Still yellow out on the track. We'll get them all sorted out, situated up there in turn 2. Gives me a chance to tell you we're back out here September the 10th. All of our regular classes will be racing that night except the Sport Compacts, and we're adding the Southern United Sprints. That's right. If you miss them the first time, you get to catch them again. SUS, Southern United Sprints, will be here the night of September the 10th with all of our classes except the Sport Compacts. Mark your calendar. You want to be here for that. The Southern United Sprints always putting on a great show.
Water, are we okay? 10-4. Okay, drivers, I need y'all to start doubling up. Y'all start doubling up. We're clearing the track. Same way we started a while ago. Exact same restart.
Well,
we did not complete a
They're
lap.
not on this, but that could be old.
17 supposed to be up and second row inside. 17, second row inside. We're showing one at the line. 17, second row inside. There we go.
Hey, also at our next race event, the Texas Dirt Truck Series will be here. So the Sport Compacts will be off, but we're adding the Texas Dirt Truck Series and the Sprint cars. Southern United Sprints. Man, that's going to be one heck of a night of racing. Don't want to miss that. All right, let's try this again. No laps complete. Gabby King leads them around in the 03G. Her history lately has been she gets off to a really good start and then has a tough finish. Let's see if she can improve on that and get a good start and a good finish. Off she goes. Green flag, green light. Gabby King, Michael Burris Jr. bringing him out of turn 4. Straight down the front straightaway. Here comes the 33 of Caleb Pouncey trying to hang with him. Here comes the old timer, the gold miner, Donald Lewis in the 76Y. 76 is car number, and that's how old he is, also 76 years old. I met Donald Lewis back in the mid-90s when he first started racing down at Texas Dirt Speedway down in San Antonio. That was back in the mid-90s, and I thought he was like 76 back then. But now he's saying now he's 76, so I'm confused. Good guy, man. He's really, really friendly. Easy to talk to. Very helpful in the sport, always looking for recommendations and help from anybody. Michael Burris taking over that lead, getting by Gabby King as he goes down the back straightaway, looking to grab another win. Cody Crabb, your points leader. Points leader coming into tonight, Cody Crabb at 338 points. Bo Bollinger second at 332. John DeWitt in third at 315. So you see there's only 6 points separating first and second between the 00 of Crabb and 42 Bo Bollinger. Sport Compacts at our last race. Cody Crabb was the main event winner. He's out of Tyler, Texas. Michael Burris Jr. out of Marion finished up in second. He's in car 18. He's your current leader. And finishing third was a 12.5 of John DeWitt. He hails from Spring, Texas. Finishing in fourth was Julie Crabb in the 03 and Bo Bollinger. Second in points right now, finished in fifth place at our last race 2 weeks ago. Now remember, 6 points divide Cody Crabb and Bo Bollinger coming into tonight's events. Michael Burris Jr. being told to stop weaving on the track. We're not on asphalt. This is dirt. You don't need to heat up those tires. Gabby King staying right there with them in second, but Donald Lewis now trying to put pressure on Gabby in that 76 wide Dash Dashnall. along the outside wall. Got John DeWitt immediately to his left going into turn 3 and 4. Front 5 cars are now doing a breakaway from the rest of the pack. Burris staying strong out there. Donald Lewis moving up into second. He's got a good looking run out there. Being talked to by the race director about being a little too aggressive out there. 03, Gabby King back to third. John DeWitt fourth. This is really going to help John DeWitt because your points leader, Cody Crabb, not on the track. Five to go at the line this time by. 5 to go. Michael Burris got a nice run out there tonight. Donald Lewis equally as strong, but Burris got too far out in front of him to really close any major gap. And now Lewis opening up a pretty good lead in second over your third place Gabby King. Now Gabby's got to pay attention because she's got John DeWitt moving up behind her, and John needs some extra points here. He came in 23 points out of first and 17 points out of second. So any extra points he can pick up here will definitely help him in the points race. Good run. Michael Burris Jr. Gonna go home on I-10 back to Marion tonight. A happy camper with the Winner's Circle Trophy. He's gonna take a victory lap. He's gonna get some Victory Lane, Craig's Victory Lane photos. Well deserved one more time around. The smooth service of Cotton Bowl Speedway. Here we come one more time out of turn 4. He's going to be your main event winner, Michael Burris Jr. And if you caught one of those red balls earlier tonight and it's got Michael Burris Jr.'s name and car number on there, come on up to the VIP booth. We'll hook you up with some free tickets to our next event, September the 10th, coming up in 2 weeks, which includes the Texas Dirt Truck Series and the Southern United Sprints. Right now, though, it is time to celebrate this week, and this week's winner in the Design Welding Sport Compacts, number 18, Michael Burris Jr.
All right, well, let's give it up for Michael Burris Jr. here in the 18 car. I'll have you sign this Frisbee. Some of those kids up there want it.
Talking to him now. 03.
Watch out.
The track. The officials are telling me you got too close to
All right.
workers out there. Just be real cautious. It's safety safe.
Well, Michael, how was it tonight?
Track was good. Racing was clean. Track was good. Fast.
Yeah, so I see your car's for sale, but you keep running up in the front. You going to continue to sell this thing?
Yeah, it's for sale. Come buy it.
All right, you heard it, race fans. It's for sale. Come buy it. But But first, there's probably some other people on this car that you need to thank.
San Antonio Karting Complex, all my friends and family.
All right. Well, if you're with the 18 car, head on over to Craig's Victory Lane. We're going to take some pictures.
Michael Burris, I might pass you on I-10 again going home tonight. Be sure to wave at me when I go by.
All right, race fans, our next Summer Series champion will be out here in just a second. He's going through tech, but I got a man, Milton. Somebody messaged me even here, watching from Kentucky. The Preems watching from Kentucky. They happen to be some race fans of mine, so give them a shout out. They said they miss everybody from CBS. So back to you, Milton.
All right, it is time for the IMCA Stock Cars presented by Browning Auto Parts. Sean Paul Lehman in the 28 on the pole, 27 Kobe Allen next to him, 14T Joey Scherner with Terry Scherner next to him in the 01. Row 3 inside, 33M Mason Doherty, Allison Morris 94A. Row 4 inside, C3 Chris Birmingham, outside Dustin Mooney 121. Row 5, Jason Batt in the 9 on the inside. 94, Alan Torres. 704, Nate Robbins. 4K, Ken Plonsky. 01T, Tracy Scherner. 98, Jeff Whitehead. Lights are out 20 times. The iStock's going to put on a great show. Here we go. Green flag, green light, off and run it. Sean Paul Lehman, looking like he's been missing racing over the past month or so. He's rejoined us, and he's out front. Here comes 33M Mason Doherty making an inside move early in this main event. Leading a long group, a good group of iStocks. Well, just as somebody said we had one lap complete, all heck broke loose down in turn 1. 4 cars coming down together there. Jinx. 01 of Tracy Scherner, it looks like. 01T of Tracy Scherner. All right, going to have to send them high as we got our safety crews out there trying to take care of these other 2 cars on the track. Got to be real careful out there. Thank you to our sponsors here at Cotton Bowl Speedway, Instaprints, Direct Propane Services, Alpha One, ZocNet, ACM Services, electrical contractor, Magnum Trailers, Tex-Mix, Ladd's Gold Exchange, Design Welding, Rachel Plant, USA Wrecker Service, JTL Appraisals, who's got the real estate night at the races here at Cotton Bowl Speedway tonight. Pistols Transmissions also helping out with the sponsorship here at the racetrack. Keller Williams, Amelia Montalvo. Advanced Auto Parts, of course. Thank you to all the fine sponsors. All right, this looks like it may be a little more intensive than we thought it would be. Give us just a moment to clear that up. Lights are out on the back straightaway. Sean Paul Lehman ready to put it down one more time. Leads this group of ice stocks. Out of turn 4, down the front straightaway, 1 lap complete. Watch out, turn 2, Bugaboo. Got the gremlins up there tonight. We got 2 of them on the outside wall. Well, Sean Paul Lehman puts himself back where he knows he goes, right up front.
Next time by, we'll do lights out. And I'm cutting this to 15 minutes. Okay, driver.
Since we got off to a slow start, this is being taken from a 20-lap main event to a 15-lap main event. Jason Batt has moved up in the 9, and the 121, Dustin Mooney, ready to go into action, as we've had to cut it from 20 to 15 laps because it's just taking too long to get going. Sean Paul Lehman is like, okay, that's good for me. That's less laps I have to lead. Chris Birmingham right there on the inside of the second row of double cars, picking up speed. Sean Paul Lehman one more time. Leads them past the flag stand. I think it used to be Crazy Horse Racing, Sean Paul Lehman. Down the back straightaway. Lehman's going to be challenged by Jason Batt. Batt's going to take that inside line. Coming out of turn 4, hugging those tires as close as he can. Racing Sean Paul hard and grabs the lead. Sean Paul backs up into second, but he's got to be careful. Dustin Mooney looking pretty good there in the 121. He'll try to set up a crossover move. He went high, now he goes low. Coming into turn 3 and 4, Mooney's got the inside spot on Sean Paul. Chris Birmingham back and forth watching the action in front of him. .121 Mooney now finally makes their way by. Up into second. Jason Batt out front. Sean Paul Lehman held on to the lead as long as he could. Got a great car out there, but just kind of backing off as the laps go by. He got slower. The other cars got faster. Now he's got to watch out for Chris Birmingham as he's coming up on the inside of him as well. Sean Paul getting caught on the outside of these passes. Nowhere to go as Birmingham in the white and yellow C3. Going to go to the inside, make a move, hit the power button, and down the back straightaway grabs an additional spot as he pinches Sean Paul up into the outside wall. Lehman stays with him for a moment and then backs off one more spot. Well, Jason Batt now has himself out front. Once he gets there, he's tough to catch. Running strong, Jason Batt and the iStocks, your points leader, clearly over your second place car, Mason Doherty. Jason Batt came into tonight with 347 points. Mason Doherty way back in second at 292. Chris Birmingham third in points at 284. Jason Batt not only dominating the race now as he got out to the lead, but dominating the 2022 points race in the iStock division. Five laps to go that time by. Nathan Lavender holding up his entire hand open, letting him know there's 5 laps to go that time by the flag stand. On deck is going to be the IMCA Sport Mods, and then the mods will wrap us up for tonight. Chris Birmingham not done racing, though, as he's in third, trying to chase down, move up an extra spot to get by the... Oh, watch out, front straightaway, slow down. Everybody's got to slow down and be careful. And it looks like the 01T is going to exit the track after that contact and bringing out the yellow. Tracy Scherner in the 01T. Hate to see that happen. All right, let's see if we can wrap this thing up. On the restart, we got 5 laps to go. 5 laps, Jason Batt with the lead. Chris Birmingham still sniffing around, trying to get one extra spot. The 121 of Dustin Mooney right next to him, and that's who Birmingham is going to have to battle. Mooney got the position choice and has chosen the outside, so Birmingham went to the inside. Lights are out. Jason Batt can start anytime he wants. You got to pay attention, though. You can't be slow on the trigger. There he goes. Green, green, green. On the restart goes Jason Batt. Dustin Mooney tailing him. Chris Birmingham dropping off just a bit, but he stays right there with Dustin Mooney coming out of turn 2. Alan Torres in the 99 moving up, getting by Sean Paul Lehman and moving up one extra spot down the front straightaway. Can Alan Torres move up and ruin things for Chris Birmingham? You better hurry because we are simply running out of laps. Birmingham needs to make a quick move on Dustin Mooney. They're not going to make a move on Jason Batt. I think that's pretty clear right now. Birmingham thought he had a crossover move there, but Mooney stayed low with him in turn 2, and he didn't have an opening. Thought he was going to go low, and then he's like, oh, I got nowhere to go. 2 laps to go, this time by the flag stand. Jason Batt running well. Mooney, Birmingham, Torres, and Lehman. That's your top 5. Last lap. 1 lap to go. And here he comes one more time. He's your points leader coming into tonight, and he's your main event winner, Jason Batt. Dustin Mooney, Chris Birmingham, second and third. And Jason Batt will pick up the checkered flag and head off on his well-deserved checkered flag ceremonial lap. Sean Paul Lehman going to need an assist to get the 28 fired back up as Jason Batt finishes up his victory lap, and as he unbuckles and takes off his helmet, Cody Alexander will be down there for his interview, and then I think we're going to bring out the factory stock Summer Showdown Series overall winner.
All right, CBS, let's give it up for Jason Batt in the number 9 ice stock here. All right, well, Jason, it's been a little bit since I've seen you here, but you made it back. How was it tonight? How was the car? And then let's thank some of these stickers that are on this car.
Yeah, that's great. So car's awesome. It's been great for a while. It just we got to get a pretty good racetrack. Man, they did an excellent job at the racetrack tonight. Man, a lot of people to thank. That was a pretty fun race. So Joe Spillman X Invasion, JP's here with his modified tonight. That's pretty cool. So JP Dowell, Keith White, the Dohertys, Lee, we love you. The Dohertys did a lot on this car, man. They sure do a lot of work, and they're great people, and they support this racetrack a lot. So they're great for this sport, really. My daughter, Vivian Paisley Daphne, Paisley made the trip with me today, so see her in Victory Circle. So, and thank you all for coming out.
Well, it's nice to see you back here. I know you've made some runner-up positions in the last little bit. Is there anything that you've changed here recently without giving out all the secrets to the car?
No, nothing. The track just is beautiful tonight, and not a one-lane, hard-to-pass deal. So you could really move around tonight. And I started 9th or 10th in that thing. So to come from there, you can move around tonight and pass cars wherever you needed to, really.
All right, that's a big old shout out to Mr. Nauman here for getting this track all ready for us, even with the rain. So if you're with Jason Batt, go ahead and head on over Craig's Victory Lane. We're going to get some pictures and everything. Okay, we're going to get pictures after that. But here, I'm going to give you a little trophy here. We're going to bring our Sport Compact champion, Summer Series champion over here in the 18 car. You just saw him. Michael, well, welcome back. I know not much has changed in the last 10 minutes, but you got a trophy. One more for the showcase. So how excited are you right now?
That's pretty good. It was a good night, finally. Got the car to win.
So don't worry, guys. The car is still for sale, okay? So go right after his races tonight. Go see him down there in our pit area. Take pictures with the car and get that phone number so you can buy it. So we'll see you next time. And now for our factory stock Summer Series champion in the 8-star, Mr. Tim Homeyer. Got another little gift for you here. And so Tim, I know you didn't quite get up in that top 3 like you're normally running tonight, but man, who do you want to thank tonight, and tell us about the car just a little bit?
I want to thank Don Wilde Racecraft. He helps me out more than anyone on this car, and keeps me going every race that I'm able to make it to. Pat Foreman with Foreman Racing Heads, lots of knowledge. He helps me out a lot. Myself, the fans for coming out supporting us, Marianne and H for having us a place to race at. Yeah, that race it didn't look like there was a whole lot of passing going on. I was being pretty conservative as well. But thank all y'all for coming out and supporting us tonight.
Well, once again, race fans, let's give it up for Tim Homeyer, still making his way to Craig's Victory Lane tonight, bringing home that little Summer Series championship there. So if you're with Tim, we're going to go get some pictures after all this tonight. So we'll see you there.
All right, up next, the IMCA Southern Sport Mods presented by USA Wrecker, a 20-lap main event tonight. Got some really good names in here. 51, Earl Ingram, who presented us Chris Morris to the racing community, sits on the pole. Todd Roberts McAvoy is going to be next to him in the 75. Row 2, 778, Jason Hubert Sr. Next to him, Heath Stewart, age 14. Row 3, inside Greg Atwood, 23, outside 777, James Honish. Row 4, inside Rookie Smith, driving the 14. Got 21, T. Taylor Florio next to him. Row 5, outside Robert Stewart, 32, inside 21, Chris Florio. Row 6, your main event winner 2 weeks ago, the high five of Joseph Ponton Jr., 717, G.W. Egbert, the 4th next to him. Row 7, inside Ray Glaze, 35, 00K, Oliver Billingsley next to him. Row 8, inside 8, Doug Ripple, 11T, Tom Grothhughes. Row 9, inside Jack Lewis in the 91. 21S, Brandon Smith outside. Row 10, 78, Trevor Egbert. 85, Larry Underwood. 20 times around. This is a great group of sport mods. Robert Stewart in the 32, your points leader by 2 points coming into tonight over the 777 of James Honish. Picking up speed. Here we go. Green flag, green light. It's the Sport Mods at Cotton Bowl Speedway. As the 75 of Todd Roberts McAvoy slings around the outside coming out of turn 2, grabs the lead. Heath Stewart settles into 3rd. Going to have a battle for 4th and 5th coming out of turn 4. All right, everybody's moving. We had a slow car coming out of turn 2, got back up to speed. Meanwhile, back on the front straightaway, Todd Roberts McAvoy, Earl Ingram running 1-2 into turn 1 and 2. Heath Stewart looking pretty good out there in the H14. Todd Roberts McAvoy doing a great job like he's done this before. Now H14, Heath Stewart moves up into 2nd, gets by Earl Ingram. Watch out. Talking to all the drivers, letting them know there's a slow car up in turn 3 and 4. Stay low, and they all listen. And it looks like we may have to go yellow. Yes, we do. Yellow, yellow, yellow. All right, so obviously we can't start a race or restart it 3 wide, so we got to figure out where everybody goes. The unfortunate part is that your points leader, Robert Stewart, all the way just about to the back, and James Honish, only 2 points behind coming into tonight, is up in front of him. All right, well, that worked. We were talking to the drivers inside their helmets. They could hear what the scoring tower was telling them. They got it figured out. Moved to the right spot, and bingo, we're ready to go back racing. Robert Stewart, even though he went to the back there, he won't stay there very long. He's going to try to pick up as many spots as he can. Again, with only a 2-point lead over James Honish coming into tonight, he's going to have his work cut out for him. Meanwhile, Todd Roberts McAvoy says, hey, I set the pace, and I'm going right now. Green flag, green light, off and running. Coming out of turn 4. Heath Stewart pulling with him down the front straightaway into turn 1 and 2. Earl Ingram up in the top 4 mix, but he's about to get caught by several cars. Ingram better be careful. Got the 23 of Greg Atwood right there with him. 778 Jason Hubert Sr. also up in the mix. He is right next to Heath Stewart. Took me a while to figure out what that number was. That's Hubert Sr. in the 780. Atwood coming up behind. Atwood coming up behind Hubert. Hubert gets by Earl Ingram in the 51. Now Atwood, he's going to go on the inside and try to get by Atwood coming out of turn 4. 3 wide coming down the front straightaway, middle of the pack. 14, rookie Smith trying to move up. He's in that all black and green 14 going into turn 2. Main event winner a couple of weeks ago at our last event, Joseph Ponton Jr., kind of mid-pack right now. He's in the high 5. Going to be a halfway point this time by the flag stand. 10 laps down, 10 laps to go this time by the flag stand. Good run right now by Todd Roberts McAvoy, but he's got the ever-lurking Heath Stewart right there behind him. McAvoy, about a 3-car length lead down the straightaways, closes to a car length and a half in the turns. Heath Stewart, he's got a powerful car in that H14, but he just cannot catch up and close the ground on Todd Roberts McAvoy in that white 75. Jason Hubert Sr. still holding a solid 3rd. Got a lot of room between 2nd and 3rd. Got a lot of room between Hubert and 4th. Oh, watch out, up into the wall, outside wall. Top of the wall, turn 1 and 2. Up in the dark spot. That was a pretty hard hit up there into turn 1 and 2. Let's get the officials up there. The cars are letting the officials get up there real fast. Looks like that's the 21 of Chris Florio. Looks like maybe 21S Brandon Smith. 21S Brandon Smith up in the wall, turn 1. All right, 12 laps down, 8 laps to go. One more main event, racing for $750 to win when they come out, the IMCA Modifieds. Lights are out. Todd Roberts McAvoy sets the pace. He goes when he wants to go, and we are back running under green laps. Green flag, green light, green, green, green. 8 laps to go. Can Todd Roberts McAvoy hold on to this lead that he's had the entire race? Heath Stewart has been settling right into second. Got to watch out for Hubert Sr. in the 770. Oh, watch out. Back straightaway. Back straightaway. Right by the Advanced Auto Parts sign. He fires it up. He spins it around. Everybody get lined up and let's do it again. All right, so we're hearing there's fluid from turn 3 all the way down the front straightaway. Let's see how bad it is. I just heard over the radio there's fluid from turn 3 all the way around and down the front. So the officials are going to take a quick look at it and see just how bad it is. Of course, our flag man thought he saw lightning, and there's nothing in the sky for 1,000 miles. All right, send them around one more time. Rolled up green flag. We will be ready to go as they go by the flag stand. They'll know that Todd Roberts McAvoy is setting the pace, and he can go whenever he dadgum feels like it. Heath Stewart has been hanging around there in second this entire race with Jason Hubert Sr. right there with him. Nobody's really changed positions up there in those top 4 or 5 spots. Lights will go out. There they go. Todd Roberts McAvoy says, that's my signal. Roberts McAvoy, Heath Stewart. Here comes Earl Ingram back up into the 51. He started on the pole and now trying to move up into the top 3, and he does. Coming out of turn 4, he slid right up into that sweet spot, got past Hubert Sr., and now sits in third down the back straightaway. It'll be 5 laps to go this time by Joseph Ponton Jr. now starting to make a move in that high 5. He's going to have 5 laps to go to see if he can get a repeat. He won the main event 2 weeks ago. He's looking to win it again. He's going to try to do it on the outside because everybody else is on the low side. Todd Roberts McAvoy now feeling the pressure of Heath Stewart. Stewart trying to take that outside line, trying to find some grip, trying to get more traction to shoot past Roberts McAvoy. Not working so far. Earl Ingram sitting back in third, and I think Heath Stewart may have exhausted all of his attempts. If it wasn't going to work already, it should have worked already. Stewart just baffled on what he can do. He went inside, he went outside, and he just doesn't have anything to get by Todd Roberts McAvoy. White flag at the line this time by Heath Stewart, shaving right up next to the door line. Goes to the high side along the outside wall. Those of you on Race on Texas got that camera angle, seeing just how close they come to that outside wall. But this is it, the last half lap. Is there going to be a move? Can he do it in the last quarter lap? Heath Stewart's going to go high. Don't jinx yourself. Get a second place finish. And he does. There's your winner, Todd Roberts McAvoy with the win. Looks like Heath Stewart second, Earl Ingram in third. Nice sport mod main event right there. And one more race to come as our IMCA Modifies, presented by Magnum Trailers, will be up to close out our night. There's a victory celebration. Let's see one more email in here. Somebody named Creed and Owen Pittman are watching from Sandia, Texas. I think I recognize those names. Creed and Owen Pittman. What's going on, Pittman family, down there in Sandia? Appreciate you checking in. Todd Roberts McAvoy going to go down there to the winner's circle, and he pops out of the car. Let's have Cody Alexander give him a well-deserved championship interview.
All right, Todd, go ahead and sign this Frisbee for me. Some kids down there along the fence line, looking forward to it. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get this real quick. We've got there's a light show behind us, okay? And it's in Austin, so we're trying to hurry. So who do you want to thank tonight? And
there's so many people I want to thank. First, I'm going to thank my sponsors, Elite, Preferred Elite Construction, Boardman Insurance, Macro Tools, Enigma Powder Coating. I got to thank my wife, puts up with me doing all this crazy crap in the late nights in the shop. My kids, all those people right there. Adam Hall, he came over Thursday night. I got lapped last race. So, I mean, we had to do something. And we just tore this thing completely apart, put it all back together, and, man, it felt like a rocket ship. Got a little loose at the end, but, you know, it held on to it. And I want to dedicate this race to my mom. I lost her on the 23rd last month, so I was kind of doing it for her, trying to get me this is my first win. I've been doing this 5 years, and this is my first win. So, man, I can't thank all of y'all enough. Thanks for all the fans coming out and watching all this.
all right, well, race fans, let's give it up one more time for Todd here in the 75 Sport Mod. All right, Todd's party. Go ahead and head on over to Craig's Victory Lane. We're going to get some pictures with you. We're going to bring up our iStock Summer Showdown Series champion, Mr. Jason Batt. All right, well, Jason, welcome to Craig's Victory Lane yet once again. Our iStock champion, got a passenger with you. I know you mentioned her a while ago, but once again, how much excitement you got right now?
Yeah, that's pretty great, and also great that they made us all go through the tech to make sure we're good before handing out a championship there. That's pretty cool. So thanks, CBS. This 3-week deal, you know, it was really cool the first couple of years, and, you know, I never won it the first couple of years that it was really cool. So thank you all for what you do and for this track, and we'll be here in a couple Saturdays to support again. Look at this fan club right here, man. They've been following me for like 20 years, bro.
Well, we're going to go ahead and head on over to the Victory Lane. You got to take your Victory Lane picture with 2 trophies, so you're going to have to hold them both, I guess. So, but we'll head on over there. So if you're with the number 9, Jason Batt, go on and head on over to Craig's Victory Lane, and stay tuned for some modifies.
All righty. The last featured group of the 2022 Advanced Auto Parts Summer Showdown Series, the IMCA Modifieds, will be coming out tonight. $750 to win, $75 to start, and there's 9 cars. Here we go, 20 laps. 12D, Matt DeWitt pole, 86, Dylan Tyndall. Row 2, 48R, Raymond McSpadden, 163, Hardy Henderson. Row 3, inside, 715, JP Dowell, and 94B, Brenda Kirby. Row 4, 94, Chris Morris, getting that fresh engine in from Abilene today. Outside, Jacob Horch, who was nice enough to throw those T-shirts up tonight. And 27S, Mark Strong. Lights are out. Let's knock out 20 laps for $750 and the Summer Showdown Series champion in the modified. Here we go. Green flag, green light. They are going into turn 1 and 2. And already an issue up to the top side, to the outside wall. Boom. That didn't take very long at all. Huh. Trying to get going. Brought out the yellow, so he knows where he goes. All right, we got that all figured out after a little conversation between some of the officials and our race director. 86 Dylan Tyndall goes to the back for bringing out that yellow. 27 Mark Strong says, please go in front of me. Thank you. And that's what they'll do. They also had to talk to Matt DeWitt about a little bit of a jump start there. Off and running they go. I think Matt DeWitt might have got lucky there. Had he retained the lead, they were going to slow it down, not count the start, but he jump started over there in turn 3. Can't do that. Oh well. All right, let's set them up as they come on down the front straightaway as the modifieds wrap up the night here at Cotton Bowl Speedway. .163 Hardy Henderson down the back straightaway into turn 3 and 4. Looking really good out there right now. Raymond McSpadden in the 48R. Settling into second, coming out of turn 4. Brenda Kirby holding her own in the 94B. Chris Morris a little further back, trying to get by Matt DeWitt. DeWitt shuts the door there. Morris stays where he is right now. Hardy Henderson. We don't get to see him often enough here at Cotton Bowl, but I had a feeling he heard that $750 to win, and he came on over. Sure wish we would have had some more. My professional opinion, 9 cars not enough. But we got him, so let's run him. Raymond McSpadden still hanging out in second. Who's that? 715 J.P. Dowell. Looking pretty good out there in turn 3 and 4 as he's staying in front of Brenda Kirby and Chris Morris. The engaged couple now going to race side by side. Brenda Kirby with the pink hub covers and Chris Morris with the lighter color, as he thought he was going to do an inside move. Thought about it a little bit, decided not to right there. Chris Morris came into tonight with a super solid lead in the points. Morris at 391 points so far. Matt DeWitt way back in second at 305. Jacob Horch third in points at 279. So really it's not close. And, you know, Chris really didn't need to run tonight if it was a regular race, get that engine in from Abilene. But it's the Summer Series Showdown, and he can make that extra money for being the series champion as well. Hardy Henderson running a strong race out there in the 163, doing a great job at Raymond McSpadden's got nothing for him, settling into second right now, solidly. J.P. Dowell in third. Hardy Henderson out of Harker Heights, Texas. Just a little hop, skip, and a jump through Central Texas to get from Harker Heights to here. Makes his way by lap traffic. Raymond McSpadden also about to do the same thing. He's over from Buda. McSpadden's catching up with slow traffic, needs to make his way carefully by the 27 of Mark Strong. Stays high and out of the way so McSpadden can make his way safely by. The 94 and 94 still together down the back straightaway. Wonder if Chris is letting her stay out front to the last second, that he's going to pass her at the end. Let's find out. Strong getting passed by everybody down the front. Closing in on 10:45 at night, 83 degrees in Central Texas. That's a lot better than the 90 and 92 a few weeks ago when we were leaving here. It was still in the 90s. I'll take 83 at the end of the night. 5 laps to go this time by as Nathan Lavender hangs out over the flag stand. Shows that wide open hand of his, letting them know there's 5 laps to go. Hardy Henderson, he'll be counting with them as he goes around the track 5 more times. Make it 4 this time by the flag stand. Real estate not at the races, man. We had over 100 real estate agents up here in the VIP booth tonight. They had a good food and drink spread up here. We thank you, and we thank the sponsors for that. JTL Appraisals of Texas sponsoring that big shindig. I guess real estate agents can't stay up past 10 o'clock because they all cleared out earlier. Laps are clicking away. 1 lap to go. Todd Roberts McAvoy. What did I just say? Hardy Henderson. Gonna come around to a checkered flag. Here he comes out of Harker Heights. Hardy Henderson with the win. Well deserved in the 163. Raymond McSpadden, a solid second out of Buda. I don't know. I said Todd Roberts McAvoy name so many times tonight. It was stuck in my head. Hey, we're back here September the 10th. Sport compacts are off, but we'll have the Texas Dirt Truck Series and the Southern United Sprint Cars will be here that night as well. Mark your calendar for 2 weeks, September the 10th. Gates open at 5, racing starts at 7. Hardy Henderson will come around and get the checkered flag to take that ceremonial victory lap. Like I do every week, I'm going to ask you, stick around for his interview. He deserves it just because he's the last class of the night. We sure like to have y'all stick around and give your appreciation or round of applause to him and listen to his winner's interview. Sometimes these guys and girls that race last don't always get the notice because everybody's walking out and leaving. So if we can get Hardy to make that quick victory lap, everybody kind of gather around the flag stand. Go ahead and move down from wherever you are right now and move down around the flag stand, and we'll have Cody do that final interview of the night. Hardy Henderson, he deserves it. And there's that victory lap celebration for Hardy Henderson. We'll get him unstrapped and get his helmet off, and Cody Alexander will be down there for the winner's interview again. Come on down by the flag stand, get a good look at Hardy Henderson, and listen to that winner's interview.
All right, race fans, let's hear it for Hardy Henderson in the 163 modified. We got any kiddos left that want a Frisbee? All right, you can throw it or you can pass it under the fence. All right, well, Hardy, how was it tonight?
Where I was at, it looked pretty good to me. I don't know what was going on behind me, but we was running like they was all over me, so I did the best I could.
Yeah, so I noticed there, I'm like, your gap kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and they were battling out behind you, and so there was a lot of stuff going on. But what was happening inside that car tonight with all these sponsors that are here on your car? Just how was it feeling?
It was feeling really good. The car, the heat race, we kind of struggled and missed on the setup some, but in the feature, my son, it felt like he dialed it in, and it was pretty easy for me to ride.
All right, so what I'm hearing, wherever their son's at, he gets the winnings, right? Yes, all right, so who do you want to thank on that car tonight?
JHR is my son, Jake Henderson. Lethal Chassis, David Strimming. Friesen Performance. Remax Realty, they're out of Taylor, Texas. We also got Midtex Towing and McElroy Logistics.
All right, well, thank you to those sponsors, and we're going to go ahead and head on over to Craig's Victory Lane, take some pictures, and we still have a series championship we have to present, so if y'all want to. Okay, white hat, there you are.
Take a bow, son.
There you go. All right, we're going to head on over to Craig's Victory Lane, take some pictures.
Hey, everybody, thanks for coming out tonight. Thanks for sticking around. Hardy Henderson, great job, my man. Good feature race win. Thank you for sticking around for that interview. And, man, we appreciate y'all coming out. September the 10th, don't forget, Sport Compacts are off, but we have the Texas Dirt Truck Series and the Southern United Sprint Cars right here at Cotton Bowl Speedway for Mary Ann and the entire crew here at the racetrack. Unless, Cody, we got one more thing to give away?
Well, I still got 2 trophies, so I'm hoping they're coming out here pretty soon. If not, I'm going to take them home with me.
Well, if somebody comes out, that comes out. If not, everybody have a safe drive home, and we'll see you back here in a couple weeks.